Have you ever felt stuck? Like the same thing keeps happening over and over again and you just can't get out of the funk you're in? Your life hasn't changed because your beliefs haven't changed. You're holding on to false beliefs that are dictating your behavior. So the same thing just keeps happening over and over again. You aren't escaping that funk because you keep thinking the exact same way. False beliefs are self-limiting assumptions that you have about yourself or the way the world works. They hold you back and they keep you from achieving what you're capable of. If you've ever felt stuck, it's because you're holding on to false beliefs. False beliefs have a strong grip on our self-image and self-esteem, and they subconsciously dictate the majority of our decision-making. The subconscious mind is largely formed by the time you're 5 years old. Many false beliefs are shaped during our early childhood development based on our interactions with our parents and other caregivers, which then shape our self-worth and feelings about our deservingness of unconditional love. These beliefs are designed to keep you safe, but again, it's coming from the perspective of a young child. If you don't actively work to uncover some of these beliefs of your subconscious mind, then you're in effect letting your 5-year-old self's skewed perception of reality dictate your life. I'm going to share 5 false beliefs that might be holding you back. I am powerless to influence the outcome of a situation. If you believe you're powerless to influence your circumstance, then you become a prisoner of circumstance. You remain stuck in an endless cycle of inaction. Conversely, if you believe you're responsible for your choices, then you will be free to take action and to pursue and ultimately reach a life with greater purpose and meaning. It is 100% your responsibility to take control of your thinking. It should be your highest priority in life, as it has a greater impact on your life than anything else. You may not be able to control everything that happens to you in life. Of course you can't. But you 100% can control how you respond. And this has a far greater impact on the outcome of your life. I don't have enough money to enjoy my life. Look, everyone wants more money. I get it. But letting lack of money limit your ability to appreciate your existence in this world is a huge mistake. Life begins now. We need to stop being obsessed with the future and where we'll be in the future and stop over-focusing on things that we don't have and using that as a scapegoat to get away with complacency. Life is now. Life is today. There are plenty of people around the world that have far less than you do who are currently enjoying their life, finding ways to be happy. Happiness correlates with a lot of things. More money, sure. More free time, yeah, definitely. But the highest thing that happiness correlates with has actually been found to be relationships. You see, life isn't about things we can buy. It's about these moments in between. More happiness is found in life through relationships, far greater than anything else. Our relationship both with ourselves and with those around us, our family, our community. This limiting belief that I'll be happy when I reach X amount of income or dollars in the bank keeps you from appreciating what you have today. And that could all be gone in any moment. We need to stop obsessing over things being better in the future and start taking advantage of what we have today. Because if you're watching this video, chances are you do have enough. Remember, happiness arises from within, not from without. Hey, just popping in to say that if you're getting any value from this video, I'd like to invite you to subscribe because this is the type of content I share regularly and there's a chance you might like some of my other videos too. Okay, back to this one. I am who I am, I cannot change. Look, that's just the way I am. I've been thinking this way forever. I can't change, right? No, that's not right. Sure, some responses might appear to be automatic, and after so long they become ingrained in you that you often do or think things without even thinking about it, like a dirt road continuously traveled on. Each time you think or behave in a certain way, the neurons in your brain are firing and forming deeper habit grooves. But new grooves can always be formed. Your brain is continuously adapting, and as you apply new ways of thinking, you're strengthening the connection between those neurons, which will ultimately become stronger and eventually automatic if you use them enough. If you're interested in learning more about forming new habits, I'll link a video in which I go into more depth about this up here or up here, one of these corners of the screen. But this is all to say that you need to take responsibility for your growth. Everyone can change regardless of your age or where you're at in life. No one's mold is so hardened that they're fossilized in time. Again, thinking that you can't change is just another excuse for complacency. Those who fail are unworthy and don't deserve success. Failure is inevitable in life. Everyone fails at some point. Success comes to those who don't let failure act as an excuse for their inaction. Failure is what makes people stronger. If you succeeded at everything right away, what would you learn? Failure is simply a redirection. It's giving you the opportunity to reevaluate what you're doing and to come back even stronger next time. Most things in life don't happen exactly how we envision them, but that's what makes life so exciting. That's what makes the journey so worthwhile. So if you have a tendency to think this way, you gotta start looking at failure as feedback on how to perfect your craft, not as a sign that you should give up. Success isn't blocked by our failures. Success is blocked by our fear to fail. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time to invest in myself, to exercise, to cook a healthy meal, to read that book. I don't have enough time to take care of my mind. I don't have enough time to take care of my body. How many times have you said that or heard someone else say that? It's just not true. If you want to make a change, it doesn't mean you have to implement drastic changes in your life. Change is not all or nothing. Everyone can make themselves at least 1% better, 1% closer to their goal each day. Maybe you don't have time to plan out elaborate healthy meals, but certainly you can cut out buying Coke or whatever other pop at the grocery store. Maybe you don't have time to exercise 1 hour a day, but can you do 10 minutes? You keep telling yourself you don't have time to read that book, but I'm sure you can find time to read 5 pages before bed each night if you put your phone down. Take a realistic look at your life and see what you actually can do. It's never zero. The goal with this video is to help you identify these false beliefs you have. These beliefs prevent you from empowering yourself and achieving all that you can. The hardest part is identifying them. Once you're aware of a particular false belief, you'll begin to spot it the moment it pops its ugly head out, and then you can begin to reframe your thinking. Socratic questioning can help with this, and that's when you ask yourself some open-ended questions that encourage you to reflect on your thoughts and challenge any black and white thinking that you have. Basically, it helps you examine the validity of your thoughts by making sure they're based on logic rather than emotions. For instance, you can ask yourself, what is the evidence for this thought? What is the reasoning behind making this conclusion that I've made? Could I be making any assumptions here? Give it a try next time you find yourself saying, I'm powerless, I don't have enough money or time, or I'm a failure and I'll never succeed, or I am who I am and I can never change. And if you do want to make some changes in your daily habits, check out this video here where I explain some tricks you can use to successfully introduce new behaviors.